My Tim Hortons addiction has developed to a point where if I don't show up at this location, I'm convinced you'll turn on the radio that day and hear, "We are looking for this missing person. Brought to you by Tim Hortons. Come here for $1 off if you..." If I'm not here one day, they're probably having team meetings in the back, brother. I know these people better than my family. I know the crew better than I know myself. A medium double-double is like a blood transfusion for a severely ill person. You know what I'm saying? I'm not ill or anything, mentally or physically. I'm all there. But you know what I'm saying? Did I just spend $14.22? Yeah, I did. Why do you think I took out a second more? I was at a restaurant the other day and the waitress came by to ask what drinks we wanted. So everybody else at the table saying, you know, I want water or fucking orange juice. You want some crayons with that or whatever? The guy likes orange juice. It comes to my turn and I say, can I get a Coke? And she looks at me and says, do you want Coke Diet or Coke Zero? And I'm like, what, you don't have regular Coke? Like, you don't carry that? Is that not part of your itinerary or whatever? And she's like, no, we have regular Coke. So what makes you think I want Diet or Zero? What part of me made you think, okay, Joey Swole, huh? You want me to go on a diet plan too? You want to make me a meal plan? You want me to go home and weigh myself? I understand I ain't no Mike Tyson, you know what I'm saying? But I think my dietary plans are sufficient, you know? My next romantic date, you know what I'm saying? So this is what I'm going to do for you because I'm a romantic ass guy, you know what I mean? I'm going to give you a smartwatch, but every time you charge it, you got to pay a couple dollars, you know what I mean? For electricity purposes. I'm going to take you on a museum date, and that museum is the posters on my wall in my room because I ain't paying for no museum, you know what I'm saying? Payment is on you absolutely 100%. You read my mind. You read my mind. I almost got robbed at the ATM last night. So if you need a reason not to use an ATM at midnight, let this be the reason. I pull up to one of those drive-through ATMs, but I couldn't use it from my window because whoever designed the damn parking lot decided there's a big-ass curb that needs to go right here. So anybody who wants to use the ATM has to get out and actually walk up to it. As I get out of my car and I walk towards this ATM, this money machine, you know what I mean? I notice there's a GMC Sierra, a pickup truck, parked in the parking lot, and it's the only car there, but it's running with the lights off. That's the first thing I noticed, but I ain't no bitch. So I walk up to the ATM and I put my card in to make my transaction. And as soon as I put my card in the machine, I hear the door of the truck open and close from around the corner because when I'm at the ATM, I can't really see the truck at this point. But I know someone's about to walk around that corner and come approach me, so I'm like watching the corner like this. Like, come here, Habibi, I'm waiting for you. I start punching in my numbers on my pin and whatever, and I'm getting ready to put my cash in, and this crackhead lady walks around the corner towards me and says, that's a nice car, I miss mine, I used to have one, but it got stolen. And she starts having this conversation with me, but the whole time she's talking, she's getting closer to me with one hand in her pocket. So I'm like, who the fuck do you think I am? You know what I mean? I'm using the machine, but I'm looking at her like this, so that she sees the intimidation, you know what I'm saying? I ain't scared. I put the money in the machine so fast that she probably didn't even notice, you know what I mean? She's too cracked out. But I'm not trying to sit around and find out what's in that pocket, you know what I'm saying? So I quickly do my transaction, I grab my shit and I start walking to my car, and she goes, have a good night. And then she starts walking up to the machine as if she was waiting for me to finish so she could use it. And as soon as my car pulls off, as soon as I start driving away, she walks back to the truck where someone else was waiting inside. It was a whole ass operation, brother. SEAL Team crack. The moral of the story is don't go to an ATM at midnight. Don't go to an ATM at midnight in London, Ontario, Canada. It's 2024 and people are still smoking cigarettes. And that's because it's very hard to quit. But I may have a solution. I would recommend the Vaporesso X-Ross Pro if you want to try to quit smoking cigarettes, okay? And there's a couple reasons. It's because you can put zero nicotine juice in this, so you're cutting out all the shit from the cigarettes, the bad stuff for you. And this is only going to take 35 minutes to charge and last you all day. And you're not going to smell like smoke. You're not going to smell like, you know, the bad end of your city. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's hard to quit smoking cigarettes, but if you can smoke nothing at all, I would highly recommend that. But if you could use the assistance of this to help you quit smoking, throw some zero nicotine in it, it's a good shot. But don't smoke anything if you don't have to. I entered a raffle contest at the mall and I won this car. I found the man who sold me the raffle ticket and I drove through his home. The dealership is fixing my car, so they gave me this as a loaner. And I never brought it back. My wife came home in this car and said, surprise! I kicked her and the kids out because the kids came from her. I accidentally hit this car in the drive-thru. And I put it in reverse and I fled the country. Fake passport and everything. My wife just left me and she wants to keep the car. I told her, you can have the kids. I never want to see them again. Ever again. But I'm taking the car. People need to stop asking me when I'm gonna get married. Okay, I understand I'm Arab and I'm supposed to get married at like 4, but I don't give a fuck. I don't want to get married, bro. And it's always so random. Like, you can never see the question coming, brother. I will see this old Arab man that I haven't seen in 10 years and he'll be like, oh, Omar, you're so grown up now. You're so much bigger. When are you getting married? Brother, what do you mean? You just told me that the last time you saw me, I was a little boy. You haven't even vetted me yet. Stop trying to sell me your daughter. Like, relax. I've decided that I still want some freedom for a couple more years, huh? So tell your daughter the musical chairs are still going around, you know?